Legend has it, XX Leet Nu Haxer XX once stalked Tim Sweeny in Unreal 2004. That led to the development of Unreal 2, the Leandry conflict, where that same Linux user hacked Tim Sweeny's character model to his own grandmother. It was Xbox only, but still somehow the Linux user killed him at Tim Sweeny's own video game. He just couldn't handle that, so he took 2 years to develop the technology to block all Linux users out of sheer spite. He accomplished his goal in 2007, when finally, Sweeny's mission was completed with Unreal Tournament 3. It was so successful that no game from Epic since Unreal Tournament 2004 has had a Linux release since. But that wasn't enough for Tim Sweeny. He needed more. He needed control. After all, we all know Gears of War 1 sales for PC were terrible because of pirating, which only Linux users could do. Time passed, and in June 2012, an opportunity arose, an offer that he could not refuse. Tencent, a multi-billion-dollar investment company, purchases just under half of the shares at Epic Games. His own words, Tencent's directors are super valuable contributors whose advice and participation helped make Epic what it is today. And thus, the adoption of the live service model arrives with Fortnite Battle Royale. Unfortunately for Tim, Beijing's gaming laws culled any revenue from Fortnite China, but that doesn't matter. Tim Sweeny's goal was complete, being able to now buy out any game that he desires and kill Linux support for it before it can even begin, even going so far as to actively remove support for it from existing games. With gamers' faith in Epic now dauntless from free games and their image as pioneers of developer-first PC gaming, we can finally go to today. The release of LEGO Fortnite and other modes. See, there was a competitor to Epic Games that inspired Tim Sweeny deeply. Roblox. The game where you spend money to play games people have made, all without ever leaving the store. A concept that Tencent has successfully established elsewhere, but one that hasn't quite fully succeeded in the United States, except of course for Steam, the actual antichrist of PC gamers. But no longer. Now gamers of all ages, young and younger, can see the value of Epic Games' all-in-one game, Fortnite. Soon, Tim Sweeny's goal will be complete by extinguishing all games on Linux. But the pariah Valve ruined that plan by releasing the Steam Deck, the Linux device that steals candy from babies and money from developers. Epic Games recognized the potential of offering an all-in-one gaming experience, as evidenced by their flagship title, Fortnite. With Fortnite, Sweeny envisioned a future where Epic Games would reign supreme, eclipsing all other gaming platforms. But their aspirations were thwarted by an unexpected adversary, Valve Corporation, notorious for its controversial decisions. Valve unveiled the Steam Deck, a revolutionary Linux-based handheld gaming device that threatened Epic Games' dominance. The Steam Deck presented a compelling alternative to Epic Games' vision. It offered a vast library of games, including many titles unavailable on Fortnite. Moreover, it challenged Epic Games' narrative that centralized accounts were inherently superior. The Steam Deck demonstrated that allowing users to manage their games across multiple platforms could be just as convenient and beneficial. Linux, the operating system at the heart of the Steam Deck, became the target of Epic Games' scorn. They labeled it as a harmful influence, capable of corrupting young minds and undermining the value of centralized gaming platforms. This stance was met with skepticism and resistance from the gaming community. Many users appreciated the flexibility and openness that Linux offered, and they saw the Steam Deck as a positive development. However, others saw this as a gateway to Linux and its extreme ease of use for things like hacking or otherwise bypassing anti-cheat protection measures. The rivalry between Epic Games and Valve, symbolized by the Fortnite Steam Deck dichotomy, continues to shape the gaming landscape. Epic Games remains committed to its vision of a centralized gaming experience, while Valve champions the benefits of open platforms and user choice. As these two titans clash, the future of gaming hangs in the balance, and players around the world eagerly anticipate the next chapter in this epic saga. Linux, not even once. It turns your children into striped sock wearers who will grow up to not understand why having everything centrally located in one account is actually a good thing.